Hi guys, welcome to this video. So in this video we are going to see a simple concept, diversification. So what is diversification? Nothing but this is very easy concept, already you would have known this. Don't put all your money in single basket. So rather than putting all your money in a single basket, you can diversify and put in different stocks. Correct? But there is biggest problem in diversification. One is under diversification, next is over diversification. So under diversification is where very simple, you put all your money in a single stock. That's under diversification. What is over diversification? Over diversification is where, let's say, rather than putting every money in one stock, you are putting your total amount in different stocks. What has happened is you have put like mosquito. You know mosquito how they lay eggs? They lay thousands of eggs in a single time. This is like you'll have millions of stocks. Remember how I told the way mosquito put eggs. Same way you'll have millions of stocks in your portfolio. How you are going to manage? See, monitoring is one of the biggest process for managing portfolio. If you have thousands, hundreds of thousands of stocks in your portfolio, what happens is, how are you going to effectively manage? How are you going to effectively monitor those? What is the current market price? What is the rise? What is the downside? What is the risk? Okay, risk in sense, what are the components of risk that is involved? So those things are very complicated for you because you will not understand those things. So that's the problem. So over diversification is one of the problem. So we are going to speak more on that over diversification. Exact problems. So first thing, as we said, monitoring. Some of the problem. Second thing, charges. If you are going to sell your portfolio, you will not be selling one stock. Or you will not be selling 10 stocks, you will be selling thousands of stocks. Correct? If you sell one stock, let's say if you do intraday trade or any trade, say it's 25 rupees per as a trade, a clearing charges, then it's just 25. Then here is it's 250. And here it goes up to 25,000. So you see, the more you trade, the more you diversify, the more you sell, the more charges you would have to recover. Right? You should recover. You can't buy 100 stocks, say at 1000, sell same 100 stocks at 1050. Correct what I'm saying? You are buying 100 stocks at 1000. So each stock is rupees 10. And you're selling them for 10.5. Oh, what's the margin? 0.5 is margin, of course. And 0.5 into 100 stocks, you'll get 50 rupees of margin. That's fine. Very good. But what about the clearing charges? For 100 stocks into 25, you should pay 2500 rupees. So they'll subtract 2500 and margin you should give back to the stockbroker is 2450. This is the net loss. Do you understand? This is the gross profit. The gross profit is high, but there is a net loss. You end up paying the stockbroker because of these charges. So don't over diversify. Don't think that if you put all the money in different places, that means you'll be having more profits in future. That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all because you should be very, very careful. Right. Third thing in over diversification, complication in portfolio. What is that? See, there is mix, right? What is mix? You have certain stocks in your hand, and yeah, that's in a certain mix. Now, if you complicate it much, what happens is you don't know what stock you are holding and in which sector you have, because in each sector you'll be having stocks. That's a very good thing. Of course, if one sector fails, other sectors are there to catch up. What happens is you are not able to move that stocks up. You can't forcefully end one stock, create a new portfolio easily. The complications are there. Those are the complications. What is the complication? Nothing but shuffling becomes complication. Shuffling means selling some stock, adding new ones. That means nothing but replacing. So that becomes a complicated part in your hand. So do not over diversify your stocks because that will end up in what? Nothing but complication and shufflings. Right. Fourth problem. The biggest problem for any over diversifier is that what is the company up to? Because of course the company will have AGMs. They will release financials. They'll release financials in each quarter and half yearly and as well as yearly. Dividends, splits, bonus, all these things will be happening. And say you have 100 stocks in your hand, each day one stock will undergo any one of this process. Each day. At least in single quarter, you will face a problem. and you may not be in a position to take advantage of this. What happens is, let's say X company is offering a dividend by 25th of March, okay, 2022, whatever date. So what happens before 25th March? The stock prices will go up. After 25th March, what happens? Stock prices will come down. Now what happens? Since 100 stocks in your hand, you don't know which company is offering that. What if there is 1,000? What is this 10,000 stocks in your hand of a different company? So what happens? You can't monitor the market, so you can't be thorough with what's happening in market. You'll be missing out these certain dates, AGM date. You can't be, you'll not be in a position to attend AGM because so many companies will have same date as an AGM date. X company also has AGM on 25th March. Y company also having same. Can they have same date? Yes. There's a Companies Act says you can't have AGM in national holidays. Except those national holidays, even on Sundays they can have it. So that doesn't matter, right? Financials they'll declare every day. You can't be following it. Dividends any day that can come. Split. And dividends also, declaration is one part. Another part, receiving it. If you haven't received, you should file a complaint to SEBI. Or you should file a complaint to company. You should go and address your issue to redressal committee. So what happens, there is another complication coming in there. You will not get the dividend or bonus or split, whatever information you're supposed to get. Or whatever action that you should do, you'll be not in a position to do it because of over diversification. Then last thing is number of purchase. Number of amount of purchase. In diversification, if you over diversify, there's a problem. Let's say you have 10 lakhs in hand. The 10 lakhs in hand, you are splitting between A, B, C. Okay, what will happen? Each company will get 3.33. Right? Each company will get 3.33. And one company will get 3.334. Of course. बढ़िया. अच्छा ना? अच्छा. Yes or no? So, आप क्या करते हैं कि 10 lakhs 100 companies में डालती हो. So what happens? Each company will get only 1 lakh. Sorry, each company will get only, say you're having investing in 1,000 companies. Sorry, you are putting in 10 companies. Here you put money only in 3 companies. Here you are putting money in 10 companies. So what happens? Each company will get only 1 lakh. So the power of compounding will not work. Power of compounding will not work. What is the power of compounding? See, of course, obviously, risk is high in equity. So what happens is the possibilities of getting 25% up as well as down is possible. You can either get 20% positive or you can get 20% negative. What is the 25% of 3.33? What is the 25% of 3.33? Can anyone guess? I'm having a calculator, I'll just put it. It's 0.835. 0.835 lakh is the gain. If supposedly the A company is a very good company that's giving a 20% of return, and what happens, you'll get 0.835 lakhs per annum. And what if happens in this case? 20%. A company is giving 20% return. Of course, same example. But here are diversified. A, B, C, D, E, F, every company give 1 lakh. So A company, one person has put 3.33 lakhs, he's getting 0.835. And how much you are getting? Only 0.25. What's the difference? 0.835, 0.25. What's the difference? This is the person X. You are the Y. You. What? X has done. X has put 10 lakhs, 3.33 in 3 companies. He has diversified in best-in-class companies. And you have over-diversified. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. It's जारी है. कंपनी का नाम बढ़ रही है, आपका पैसा कम हो जाता है. अब आपको इन्वेस्टमेंट एक कंपनी में कम हो जाता है, वो रिटर्न्स भी कम होएगा because of power of compounding. Power of compounding works in this way. So what happens? What is the loss? The loss is 0.5825. This is the loss. So please understand this. Do not over diversify. So these are the 5 aspects which I will say the problem of diversification. So what are the aspects? First is monitoring. I discussed already the problem of monitoring, right? Here's the problem. Under diversification, over diversification, monitoring में क्या होता है? Current market price, you can't watch it. So this is the problem, right? I have told very clearly. First thing is monitoring. Second thing is charges. What's the third thing? Third thing is complications in portfolio because of shuffling. You can't shuffle. You can't easily buy and sell. Shuffling. Complication in shuffling. What's the fourth problem I discussed? Dates. Right? Competitive advantage. What is competitive advantage? You can take advantage of these situations. AGM date, financial informations, dividend date, split date, bonus date. ये सभी dates को आपको क्या होना चाहिए? ये सभी dates में आपको लाभ मिलने को एक chance है. But you're losing it because of over diversifying it. And last problem is amount of investment. So these are the big 5 problems in diversification. Don't think because of some financial manager is saying, because of Marty Miller is saying, you can diversify. No. There are 2 things. In diversification, there's something called as under diversification and over diversification. So what you should do? You should do adequate diversification. Adequate diversification. So now we are introducing a new concept called adequate diversification. Adequate diversification is also called as right diversification. Okay. So what's the exact amount of stocks should I put my money in? For the exact diversification, is there any number? No, there is no exact number. There is only exact theory. Because practically there is no number. Say 3 is the right number, 5 is the right number, 10 is the right number. No. If you are in capacity to manage 100 companies, then you can do. See, big mutual fund companies, big banks, big financial institutions, they will have thousands of companies in portfolio. In their portfolio. Why? Because for each 5 companies, there will be a portfolio manager who will be managing it. His work is to manage those companies, to watch what is happening within those companies, what is the next strategy for the company, whether to buy, sell, hold. So those are the decisions that a portfolio manager makes on a day-to-day basis. So he's managing it. So if you are capable to manage only 3 companies on your own self, go with 3. If you are in a position to manage 5, then go with 5. If you are in a position to go with 10, then go for 10. But don't go for 100. That's stupid. Or if you are in want of going 100, what you do, you just employ some 10 people, give employment. Hire some chartered accountants or cost accountants or company secretaries, MBAs, professionals, whatever, whomsoever. Hire some people who knows finance or who has interest on finance, and ask them to manage. Ask them to monitor what's happening in the company, what's the decisions that are made in the company, what's the next thing, what is the next thing the company is going to do. So if you're doing those things, of course, what happens is you can conveniently manage the portfolio. So it's called adequate diversification. So that's it for this video, guys. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Okay. Please subscribe to my channel. I'll be posting a lot of videos soon. Okay, and also comment what other videos you are expecting me to do. Of course, I'll be doing some research analysis in various companies in stock market. That will be soon coming. But any other concept you want me to teach, whatever.